Latest developments in the Sean Diddy Combs sex trafficking trial. For weeks, the jury has been hearing about these freak-offs. Well, today they got a glimpse of them.
Yeah, the lurid videos were shown as the government's case is in its final stretch. Pix 11's Anthony DiLorenzo is here to explain why the defense once again argued for a mistrial. Anthony.
Surely the defense strongly disagreed with the judge's decision today to dismiss a black juror who we know was a fan of 90s hip-hop by his own admission. Well, Diddy's team arguing his absence may hurt their chances, but ultimately the mistrial motion based on a juror's race was denied. On day 24 of his trial, jurors were finally shown 3 X-rated video clips from the infamous freak-offs with Sean Combs and Cassie Ventura.
It's something to feel terrible about.
As well as text messages and airline receipts for male escorts involved in them, like Sheree Hayes, known at trial as the Punisher.
Because my testimony had no violence and no aggression and no anything, it was really like a surprise to me, to the fact that I was even called to testify.
The prosecution now wrapping up its 6-week-long case by summarizing the evidence shown and how they believe it proves the crimes of racketeering, sex trafficking, and prostitution. Legal analyst Terry Austin has been in the courtroom each day.
I'm a little less convinced that the government has proven the racketeering conspiracy.
Monday began with a major shakeup for the jury, as Juror 6 was thrown off the trial for what the judge called inconsistencies in his statements, specifically whether the state jail worker lived in the Bronx or New Jersey. The defense arguing to keep the black panelist for diversity's sake, and their motion for a mistrial was denied.
When I looked at him, I cannot tell which way he is leaning. Even without this juror, it still is diverse.
He was replaced by a 57-year-old white alternate male juror from Westchester.
In the house.
After spending his first Father's Day behind bars, the Combs children were a no-show in court Monday. However, Diddy's team tells me they called their dad in jail and posted heartfelt messages on social media. His twin daughters expressing their continued love and support through thick and thin, while Justin in a video said the 55-year-old is his superhero. Christian writing the family is waiting for him at home. Tomorrow, we're going to hear from a final personal assistant who's also being granted immunity from prosecution as the others have had. The defense could be up Friday with 3 witnesses, including the former head of HR for Bad Boy Entertainment.
All right, and Anthony, today the jury finally saw those so-called freak-off videos. You have been our eyes and ears inside the courtroom. What was the reaction?
So this was interesting. They turned off all of the monitors in the courtroom. They turned off all of the audio. They put in headphones, the jurors. And specifically, they played 3 of them in 30-second increments. And between one of them, I noticed that the oldest juror on the panel, a woman, she actually ripped off her headphones in a look of disgust, while really everyone else seemed to be stoic and stone-faced. But that was the biggest tell when we saw those videos. Otherwise, unremarkable.
It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out when it comes time to the jury room and deciding guilt or innocence, if that has an impact or not. All right, Anthony, thank you so much for the insights.